Hello, friends. This is my ever-charming planner where I love to plan and plan to love and live life with purpose. It is a rainy, chilly November day. Perfect fall weather for walking to the local coffee shop for a little bullet journaling. Me, my raincoat, my pencil, and my Archer and Olive bullet notebook. My trip was very productive and I got a lot of sketching done. However, on my way back home, I felt the sniffles coming on, so maybe walking in the cold rain wasn't the best idea, but hey, you gotta make sacrifices when searching for artistic inspiration. Actually, I was inspired, but not from the rain. Lately, I have been obsessed with feathers. So once at home, I lit some candles and thought about what so inspired me to sketch a feather-themed November cover page and calendar. And here's what I completed at the coffee shop. I wish I would have recorded this for you guys, but again, I only had my journal, my pencil, but I had my thoughts. Again, that feather theme. A few weeks ago, I decorated the coffee bar at our church and I used those feathers. And on my front porch, there's the feathers again above the pumpkin. And I even, for inspiration, I bought a little feather ring and it is so cute. And this is a public service announcement. I put it on a Hershey Kiss because, guys, the Snickerdoodle Hershey Kisses, they are out of this world. I wanted to show you guys that. You need to run to, well, I've only found them at Walgreens. You need to run and get some. They are so good. I also wanted to use this wrapping paper I purchased at Barnes & Noble, kind of as my backdrop. It has feathers in the most beautiful colors, golds, that light blue, the sage, the reds, the browns. Anyway, I thought it was perfect for November. First, I am going to grab that S-Note Sharpie blue marker and just fill in the berries with that color, and then use my zebra midliners to color in the feathers with different shades of brown, starting with that light brown, and then, I don't know, maybe do like 3 feathers with each color of brown and see how that looks. I really love the midliner markers. They dry quickly so they don't smear, and that's great for me because I am impatient with projects. My husband says I work really hard and then at the end I am in a rush to get things done. He's like, why do you put all that work into it to just at the end want to rush things? I don't know. That's just how I am. So once my journal has been sketched, it's almost like I'm in a race to get it colored and outlined. But anyway, I guess that's just how I roll. But yeah, they don't smear and they just have beautiful shades of color. And I have used these midliners for all of my journaling and planning this fall. I am hoping this is relaxing and not boring for you, watching me fill in my sketches with color. Let me know in the comments if you would prefer to see me sketch and then fill in everything with color. Because like I said, I was at the coffee shop. I did not plan ahead and take my tripod so I could set up my camera at the coffee peddler, but I don't know if you don't mind just watching me color in my sketches, then I guess this will just have to work. Also, I am not a confident artist. In fact, I probably use my eraser more than my pencil, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to show you guys that. But yeah, really everything I used when I was sitting at the coffee shop, I didn't remember to take a stencil for my letters, and then that scroll like paper with the no bucket list, I did use a stencil for that. But other than that, it was just kind of looking at pictures of feathers. I have to have something to look at, and like I said, using my pencil and my eraser, and just trying to sketch out what I think November represents. This peachy nude color, oh my goodness, it came in handy for filling in color in so many different areas of my bullet journal. I am so glad they included that color with the midliner markers, because it is just the perfect shade of peach, light peach. Now, I don't think I want to fill in this whole area with that light peach color, so I'm just going to add some lines that I may or may not put like little notes on. I don't know, I'll decide that later, but it just adds a little bit of color to give that area some interest. And like I said, I might add like maybe some little November quotes there, or who knows, maybe like, well, here with the gray, I'm definitely going to put my November bucket list, and I'll add some more gray here, some gray lines. And in that box, later on, I added the word gratitude, and I put things that I am thankful for in November. Because of course, November, this is the month of gratitude. And here is that blue tone again. It's just that beautiful, I don't know if I can call it robin's egg blue, but it's just so pretty. It's got a lot of gray in it, and I'm going to add some stenciled numbers. Although I'm disappointed, the 3 and the 4, I must have used that stencil with my pencil, and it kind of rubbed into the blue marker. So, oh well, I guess I guess that's going to happen when you use your stencils. But I am almost done filling in this November cover page, and now time for what I think is like the magic, the outlining, and I am going to use that Paper Mate Flare pen to do all of my outlining. And I really think this is where the page comes alive. And I'm just trying to use a real light hand with my outlining, just to give those feathers a breezy look. So yeah, just like very lightly making those sharp edges. If you have watched my previous bullet journal videos, you know that I am never really content with any of my calendar pages. However, November, I think this might be my favorite one that I've done. I feel like with each month, I figure out what I like, what I don't like. So I used 2 pages for the calendar, and I definitely use stencils for all of the numbers here. And I use stencils for the November letters. But here on the side, for just extra notes, I just did like a collage of boxes and different shapes. And of course, November, I have to add at least 1 pumpkin. So added the little pumpkin, more feathers, and then filling in the boxes with different colors, the peach again, the blue, and then I love that sage color. I did use the sage color for the leaves on the cover page, but I just love how it looks with the peach and the gray and the blue, and then again filling in those feathers. The feathers are so much fun now to draw. I feel like after drawing so many, I've gotten pretty good at drawing the feathers. And then just going to add some line under each number just to give definition to each day of the month. And then adding some notes, important dates to remember. This is a busy month, especially the last week of November. I've got Toby's birthday. My niece is getting married in February, and so we actually are doing a little shower-like tea party for her. And of course, November means Thanksgiving. And it's just, I feel like every week we've got something going on. And then this page, guys, I just start working and I forget to record. And so I wanted to do a little my week with a 1, 2, 3, 4 for the most important thing for each week to remember. And then different tasks we've got that huge tree in our backyard. We're constantly raking and mulching leaves. I need to make sure our water spout outside is turned off because the temperatures are starting to get below freezing. And so there's a lot to remember in November. Well, goodness, we are already at the end. So it's time for one last look. I've got that November calendar, days to remember. Right here, there's so much to be thankful for. I used a sticker there. I think I'm going to go back, though, and fill that in just with, my pencil and my markers. For some reason, I don't like to add stickers when there's lots of writing and drawing. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like to mix the two, but for now, that is just how I am, I guess. But we've got week 3, week 4, and again, there's that cover page. My grateful, so grateful. Grateful for God's mercy, Toby's love, sweet pups, and of course, my health, which right now, guys, I am in bed with the sniffles. The only thing that's keeping me happy at the moment are those snickerdoodle Hershey Kisses. I'll get better soon. Until next time, friends, much love and stay well.